Hey, it's Lauren.
And it's Brittany. And welcome back, our killer queens and kings.
To Killer Vacations Podcast. I thought I was going to do good and then I cracked a little bit.
Y'all, Lauren is going to the doctor.
I am. I promise I am. We're pre-recording like the next 3 episodes. So hopefully after that, it will be okay. But
I hope so.
me too.
Like, I'm so ready to hear your real voice.
I don't even remember what I sound like.
I don't either.
I got to go listen to old episodes to remember.
Yeah, I've done that. Whenever the bonus episode came out, I was like, oh my gosh, we sound so...
Oh, when we were both sick on the cruise?
Yes.
Yeah.
You sounded horrible. If you managed to get through that, thank you.
Honestly.
You definitely love us. If you could listen
you
to
were a
that
trooper.
shit.
For sure. And I promise at least by season 2, I will have a better voice.
Have to be better by season 2.
I have to be better in 2 weeks because I can't go to Benson Boone like this.
No.
Benson Boone cannot see me like this.
He cannot.
But also, so me and Brittany, I got us pizza for dinner tonight.
It was good.
So I guess after the hurricane, things have been a little crazy. Maybe it was before the hurricane, I don't really know. But I ordered pizza through the Papa John's app. And it said it was preparing our food
For an hour.
But it said that it would be here by like 7:12, 7:24. Well, it was going on like 7:30, and I was like, I would have been fine. My whole thing was update so I can know when it's going to be here because I was paying in cash, so I needed to have it ready. And I needed to be paying attention to the door. So I was like, okay. And we called. We called from separate phones. We called multiple times. We pressed different buttons.
No one ever answered.
So I was like, okay, this is literally right down the road I'm going. Now, mind you, the whole reason I didn't pick it up in the first place because we were doing stuff. Like, I ordered it while we were recording.
Yeah.
So that way it would be here when we got done. And that just didn't happen. So I go up there and I'm like, hey, do you have a delivery order for Lauren? He's like, yes. And I was like, okay. How long has it been sitting here? He goes, well, let me look. Oh, about an hour. An hour? I said, excuse me?
Like it's like they're waiting on you to get it.
Right. And he was like, well, it's been underneath the heat lamp. And I took a deep breath and he goes, I mean, like, if you want to look at it and, like, if we need to remake it. And I was like, and I opened it and I said, no, that's okay. I'm going to keep my food. But then after that, I was kind of a Karen. And
just a little Karen.
I wasn't too bad, but I basically explained to him that wasn't okay and they need to notify people that their delivery service is down. And
which they probably will not. They will not tell people that. It will just continue.
Yeah. So we got free dinner.
Yay. It was really good pizza now.
Yeah, it was even better pizza. But then I felt bad and I was like, I mean, can I tip you?
Hell no.
He was like, no, it's okay. I was like, I'm a bitch.
Good. No, you're not a bitch. That to me, that's not like a Karen situation because it's not like you ordered it and like 10 minutes later you were down there wondering where the hell you're from.
No, it had been like 2 hours.
That's what I'm saying.
And it's literally a 3-minute drive.
So I wouldn't consider that a Karen.
Okay, good. I did feel bad like after the fact.
Yeah.
Because I was like, damn, I just got free food. Like, I didn't, you know.
We deserved that cold pizza.
I did deserve the cold pizza.
We deserved it.
Heat lamp my ass.
Ugh.
I hate a heat lamp.
So, you guys, I can't help it, but like I'm super excited right now because we're in our studio.
Yeah, it's like, so I don't know if you'll see this because if I can edit it, hopefully I can edit it.
If not,
it just goes in the archives.
Yeah, with the other ones.
Yeah, but so we're trying to video record.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll be able to have like little snippets of this of our cases and when we record, like on our Instagram and stuff. And
Yeah.
We just got to figure out these mics because every time I move, it moves.
Yours is turned up.
Okay. Well, I feel like this sounds good to me now, but then you'll be like, you're too quiet.
You're always too quiet.
Not lately.
See if you can move it up to you some.
Nope. This is where it's going. Like that?
Yeah.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I meant.
Sorry.
You're good.
Would you just let me sit there and do it?
Yeah.
You're like, what?
It's okay. But what did you do this weekend?
So we're going to turn this into what I'm the queen of.
Yeah.
So this weekend I worked at my other job. So I'm super exhausted, do 12-hour shifts the last couple nights. And I have also been being the best nene, aka aunt.
Yes, she has.
Ever to my nephew.
Period.
So I will apologize because you will probably hear him in the background.
That's okay. We love kids.
And the queen of the best auntie ever. And for the first time, he actually wants to be up my butt. So,
like in your skin.
Yeah, and I'm fine with that. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, all I did this weekend was work on my case and stuff like that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Also, I did get new nails.
Yeah, we both got our Halloween nails.
Super exciting.
I don't know if you could see them.
Probably not.
I have little ghosts and spider webs and bats and pumpkins.
And I have these sharp stiletto nails that are black with red chrome smeared on them and some blood droplets because it's vampire.
I like it, Picasso.
Yes.
But yeah, my best friend does my nails. She's in green. She
did those?
She hand painted that.
Oh my God. I thought those were like press on.
No, she hand painted this.
Holy shit.
Yeah, look at the detail.
Oh my God. Bitch.
Yeah, even the bat.
Okay, so I'm going to have to go with you. Because now I'm pissed. Okay, so I just found a new nail girl.
Yeah.
I've been going to my same nail girl for over a year.
Yeah.
And I found a new one.
Ooh.
And I really like the work that she done. But I'm looking at yours and I'm like, that's amazing.
So the only thing with her, Anna, is we'd have to go on Friday that you're off.
Yeah.
And she's available because that's a her conversation. But I used to go on Saturdays, but now she doesn't do Saturdays anymore.
Okay. Which I'm gonna take a picture of yours and see if my nail girl can do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I'm sure she can. But those are bomb.
Which Anna has always been really talented. She's always been really artsy, creative.
Yeah.
She's always been able to draw.
Yeah, those look really, really good. I really thought they were out of the box.
No. Isn't that cool?
That's really cool.
I'm gonna have to show you the inspiration picture after this. You're gonna be like, holy cow.
Are yours better?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because we did a different background basically.
Yeah.
And I like it a lot more.
Okay.
So yeah, but it was her birthday, so I went and stayed the night with her, and
Aww.
I just love them so much. So her husband, which it was a win-win because he was going hunting in the morning, and mind you, her last birthday, we were supposed to hang out and we didn't because he shot his toe off.
Oh my God.
So then, literally exactly a year later, he goes hunting again.
He didn't shoot the other toe off, did he?
No, thank goodness. He's
Okay,
fine.
good.
But, so they have a pretty big house, and I have my own bedroom in there. And so he was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna, Lauren can just stay in the, y'all can have the bed, and I'll go stay downstairs.
I love that.
And it's just so sweet. I love them so much. I love going over there. I feel so spoiled and loved, and we could sit there and do nothing, and I'm satisfied.
See, I like friends like that.
Yeah.
Or you don't have to worry about like entertaining
Yeah.
them or whatever. Like you can just chill and feel
But
at
we
home.
did go out to eat and got way more food than we ate and got a little buzz and then went shopping at Walmart.
Oh, okay.
And that is where like I got all the stuff.
Oh, all the decorations and stuff.
Yeah.
I cannot wait for you guys to see our studio. It's going to be so cute. And Lauren is so good at decorating.
You may not think so now with
Yeah.
the blue chair. But
Yeah, we won't have the blue chair anymore after this.
yeah.
We have a prettier table.
I think that I was the queen of paying more attention to my dog this week.
I think so too.
I have really tried to invest more time into my puppy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you can tell.
Oh, I can tell 100%. Lauren has basically a Great Pyrenees.
Yeah.
And she's off the chain.
Yeah, she is.
But it's because she wasn't getting enough attention. She wasn't getting, trained.
Yeah.
But Lauren started training her, and literally she's sitting, she's getting down. Like, she's really doing good. And that just goes to show you that it just takes time.
Yeah.
So I'm glad you've been doing that. You need a round of applause for that.
Oh, thank you. So should we jump in the headlines?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay. Ow!
Oh,
That didn't sound too good, huh?
it's okay. In the headlines.
In the headlines this week.
Do you have any?
Hmm?
Because I have so many.
Oh, we'll save some of them for yours.
Okay.
Do you have any for yours?
Yeah. I have. Y'all, I don't know what's been going on in this world and why it's been happening during creepy season.
No.
Tell me why it's October, it's close to Halloween, and some of the shit that has been coming over in the headlines is absolutely unbelievable.
No, and you have the one that I called you about, right?
Yes.
Okay, because I literally popped on my phone and I called Brittany instantly. Or I texted her first. I was like, I know you saw that. And then I called you and I was like, look at it right now.
Totally crazy. So basically, authorities in Kentucky say that they were investigating after a worker discovered parts of a woman's body behind a home earlier this week.
What?
Yes. So I saw this thing on TikTok where the woman who was arrested, she actually has like an Instagram with like thousands and thousands of followers. Like she has like this, and she's really pretty. She's like a model.
Bro, what?
Yes. So Kentucky State Police said they were called to the home by a man who said he was doing work at the property on Wednesday afternoon. According to the police, the worker went looking for the property owner that day after there was no answer at the door, and then he noticed drag marks in the grass that led him to find a dismembered body behind the home. The arms, legs, and head were all removed from the woman's body, authorities said. Unbelievable. After investigation, the police announced that Toralina Mayfield, she was 32. I'm 33. She's 32. Was arrested in connection with the crime. She was found with blood on herself when she was removed for the home after refusing to come out. They had to use like tear gas and shit to get her to come out of the house.
What?
Yes, she refused to come out.
That's insane.
So, the worker told them that he had saw the victim and Fields the previous day while checking the property for the work that was needed. And according to the citation, troopers said they found multiple body parts and organs inside the folded mattress when they were checking the property.
I'm sorry. What?
Did you read this when this popped up?
No, because I was like, I'm going to let Brittany do it. And
yes, there was a mattress folded up and there was body parts in it.
Like hers.
Yeah.
What the
They also found what appeared to be cooked human body parts in a warm pot in the oven of the kitchen.
What?
Yes, this is real life. This is real life.
No, that's crazy.
They shared that the worker told them that Fields appeared to be casting spells and was being confrontational during his visit on Tuesday.
Excuse me?
Yes.
Casting spells is wild.
Oh. Anyway, she's... I'm so over the sniffles. She's being held at a detention center. She faces several charges, include obstructing governmental operations, tampering with physical evidence, and abuse of a corpse. She's supposed to go to court tomorrow, or, well, probably not, October 14th. And then they didn't so the identity of the deceased woman was not immediately released, but somewhere I feel like I heard it was her mom.
Huh.
I think it was her mom.
So this person was like a social media.
Yes.
And she killed somebody?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you meant she was the one killed.
No, the woman who was arrested for the body parts and stuff.
Yeah.
She's on social media. Like, she's like a model on social media.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And she's like really pretty. And there was some weird stuff on like her Instagram and TikTok too leading up to this. It was weird. Like videos. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I know that it was her mother. I'll look back into that and see, but so that's weird. But then, have you heard about the head and the hands found in a Colorado freezer?
No.
That belonged to a 16-year-old girl who was last seen in 2005.
No.
Yes.
No.
So, and there's no record that this girl ever went missing.
What do you mean?
Okay. So, the head and the hands of a 16-year-old girl who was last seen in 2005 has been discovered in a freezer by someone who was collecting the free appliance by the new owner of a recently sold home. The incident initially took place 9 months ago on January 12th when the Mesa County Sheriff's Office in Colorado received a call regarding a suspicious incident. In the 2900 block of Pinion Avenue in Grand Junction, approximately 240 miles west of Denver, near Colorado's border in Utah. Basically, upon arrival, the deputies found the head and the hands of a human had been discovered in a freezer by someone who arrived to claim the free appliance. It took 9 months of investigation before they were able to release the identity of the victim. Through DNA testing, the victim was identified as Amanda Overstreet. Law enforcement announced that she is believed to have been approximately 16 years old at the time of her disappearance. She's not been seen or heard from since April 2005. And it says she was the biological daughter of the previous owner, and the circumstances surrounding her disappearance remain under investigation, as well as ongoing forensic testing of evidence. There's no record that Amanda Overstreet was ever reported missing. So I'm assuming
her parents killed her.
Whoever she lived with, yeah, killed her.
But so did she not like go to school or anything like that? So no one ever reported her missing or anything?
No.
That's weird. But like even like school or like nothing?
No. I'm assuming that the family maybe said they were moving.
That's so
like they could have called the school and said, hi, this is, Amanda Overstreet's parents. Just let you know we're disenrolling her from school. So it's still under investigation. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep this.
Yeah.
Keep you updated on this.
Put a pin in there.
And yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah. Welcome to spooky season.
Literally, these people out here being cray-cray.
Absolutely.
That's all yours?
Yeah. What you got?
So, I got some updates from last week's episode.
Okay.
I'm all up in Brittany's grill, by the way.
It's okay. Get comfy.
I am like getting comfy. Like, I like these.
I want some of this, but I don't want to drink after you now.
You already drank after me.
I know. All right, I'm doing it.
Okay. So, the bull's on the run. The herd that escaped to Massachusetts.
Well, we were on the cruise?
Yeah.
The bull is still on the run?
No, I was just updating you. Because remember, I couldn't like fully look into everything.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you didn't already look into it yourself, it was 8 bulls got loose. It was in a parking lot next to the mall. I guess they were having a rodeo nearby. Some people found the bulls in their backyard. So the bulls charged like a chain link fence and like took off.
They were done.
Yeah.
Weren't having it.
6 were found together in someone's backyard, and the wranglers came, did their thing, and got the bulls back.
Good.
Like they put up like fencing, pulled in the trailer, like somehow got them in there. So they were all back within like 6 hours, except for one that was eventually found a day later, a little over a day later. There was a rodeo going on, but the rodeo didn't want to talk to the media. They were like, no comment, bye, like get out of here. Like,
Did they have it?
And well, now the rodeo is under investigation. So I don't know what they had to hide, other than the fact of, the animals were correct. Like, they could have easily been like, the animals just, there was too many of them. They took us out. I don't know. They could have come up with some excuse.
So you mean to tell me the rodeo who lost all of the animals don't want to comment on anything?
Correct.
They
don't want to. They didn't want to say anything.
That's weird.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I think they have a little more to hide than just letting some bulls out.
Oh.
But the good news is nobody was hurt. The final bull was caught after a chase with the police.
Oh.
And
Really badass over here.
And the rodeo workers near the Walmart in North Attleboro. So leading up to the capture of the last bull, the wranglers were out searching on horseback with their lassos ready to go.
Oh my gosh, I can only imagine how this looked.
I know, this cracked me up. I thought that was too funny not to bring up again.
It was funny.
And the octopus punching fish, that was still like the best headline. And the thing is, you don't even have to read that much more into it. Like, that's just funny as shit.
It is. I was dying.
And I
laughing.
didn't. I was like, I don't even need to say anything else about this. It's its own.
I did not realize the octopuses were so gangster.
No, I love it. I didn't show you the video. I have to show you the video.
No, yeah.
All right, so another one that I had mentioned from last week's episode was the Alabama mass shooting that they said targeted for murder for hire plot. Yeah. So it happened in Birmingham, Alabama. There was multiple shooters. It happened outside of like a hookah and cigar lounge. It was called a, quote, targeted attack. They believe the target was one of the 4 that were killed. So there were 4 killed. They believe, no, they say like they believe, but they know. You know what I'm saying? They believe an automatic weapon was used. I guess there was, the way they were saying is they even like, they were like, there was a hit out on this person. Mm-hmm. Which I don't know how they know that. So they said something about like their criminal history, but like, I don't, Yeah. Are you okay?
Yeah. I was going to show you something.
They believe in, where's the, multiple shooters pulled up in a vehicle and just started opening fire and then jumped back in the vehicle and took off.
That cute.
So cute. Some of the victims had extensive criminal history, which is what I'm assuming the police used to connect the pieces that it was a hit. 21 people were shot in total.
Holy crap.
Yeah, this happened on Saturday, and then the following Monday, 12 out of the 17 injured had been released from the hospital. So, 18, 19, 20. So, yeah, the 4 were killed. So, then 17 went to the hospital injured. 12 came out the Monday, sorry. Authorities are offering a total of $100,000 in reward money.
They about to get so much.
Yeah, $50,000 from the FBI and $50,000. Yeah, from Crime Stoppers for any information that could break the case.
Okay.
Yep.
I know there's somebody out there that wants some money.
I'm telling you.
Come on through.
So I did a little, because we talked about Diddy, so in my notes I was like,
Oh, Lord.
what's the latest update on Diddy? And then I was like, you know what? Look it up yourself.
Yeah.
There are so many documentaries coming out. There's TikToks out the wazoo.
Yes. He is telling all kinds of people. There's so much going on right now.
We could literally have a whole episode on Diddy. Entire
on Diddy.
series on Diddy. We could have a whole podcast on Diddy.
Yes.
But that ain't none of my business. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. So, next. Thieves break into train cars on city west side Chicago. Have you seen this?
Is it the one that the girl and the guy?
No, no.
A different one?
No, because that was a while ago. This is a new headline. This happened like a couple days ago.
Okay, I have not seen this.
I saw it on TikTok and I actually thought it was like a fake news clipping or whatever. And I thought it was like just people helping with like hurricane relief. No, this was real. At least 6 people are in custody after crowds of thieves descended upon freight train cars. Dozens of people took place in the robbery for at least an hour before police even arrived.
Oh my God.
The police didn't show up for an hour.
See, that is to me unbelievable how long it takes.
Yeah. The train was stopped awaiting an interchange with a partner railroad when thieves began opening containers. But apparently, this is the second time in a few months people have broke into cargo trains on that route.
I mean, what's even in them?
No.
Okay.
The first one, people got away with multiple TVs.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and it looked like TV boxes on the second turn, too.
TVs.
Yeah.
I'm not fucking going to jail for a TV.
But, I don't know what all is in there. I'm assuming it's merchandise like that, expensive, electronics.
Okay.
Some of the merchandise from the latest one have been recovered, but I didn't see where they had said anything about that. From what it looked like on the video,
yeah,
kind of looked like they were getting some good shit, not gonna lie.
Oh, God.
Yeah. All right, last one. Multi-millionaire CEO of a software company and father of 4 has tragically died after falling 200 feet while climbing at Zion National Park in Utah.
Was he an experienced climber?
Yes.
Okay.
He was. Aww. Yeah. His name's Justin Bingham, 40 years old. He was canyoneering with 3 other friends near the exit of Hepus Canyon when he accidentally fell and died.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Despite the best efforts of over 50 team members of various rescue teams, he passed away.
I bet.
Yeah, he passed away 3 days before his birthday.
Oh no. See, that's why I don't even gonna do nothing like that.
Yeah.
You want to go zip lining? I don't know about that.
Come on. Whitewater rafting?
No, I don't know about that either. I'll do it, but I swear I better not die.
At least you died doing something fun.
Whatever.
He shared 4 children with his wife, Lindsay, and they had a family big.
Big enough?
No.
Oh.
I don't know what I was trying to say, but he had a family, and they had they had a blog.
Oh, so we can go and check them out.
Yes.
Check their blog.
And it follows their travels and their journey with their son Landon with his treatment of cerebral palsy.
Aww.
And they had thousands of followers. So they were pretty popular. The co-founder of the company that he was a CEO of, it's called Opinion, but OPINIION.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay.
But this was the co-founder and the COO, Devin Shurtleff. Shutliff. I'm sure he'll never hear this, but I'd feel really bad for butchering his name.
Yeah.
He said, quote, if you spent any time around him, he was the If you spent any time around him, he was the eternal optimist. Everything is always going to work out, he told me so many times. But he was right, and it usually did. Justin wasn't just a leader here at Opinion, I don't know. He was a mentor, a dad, and a friend to many of us. He believed that the relationships we built are what make this work meaningful, and he truly lived that every day, end quote.
Oh, so sorry for your loss.
Yeah, and of course the family is asking for privacy during this time, so if everyone will just keep them in your thoughts and prayers, I'm sure they will be greatly appreciated.
Very good. Very good.
So that's all I have.
Okay. I think those are some crazy in the headlines.
All right.
Sad. You always gotta do a sad one.
Yeah, I know. I'm bad about that.
Sad.
I have some crazy ones next week.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
This is creepy season.
It is. So,
So I have no idea what kind of case you've been working on and what this is going to be.
So this is a shorter case.
Okay.
So hopefully my voice doesn't give out on you guys.
Just talk, talk like this.
You want me to talk like this?
Oh, no, gosh,
Yeah, exactly.
that gives me like chill bumps.
Right.
It's weird because I like ASMR, but I've never listened to it with headphones. So it's like, you can feel it.
You can literally feel it.
Yes, it's weird. I've never.
Okay. John Halford.
John Halford. John Halford.
With an H.
Never heard of him.
A 63-year-old man from Milton Keynes, Buckinghamshire. A father to 3 incredible children, Lucy, 20, Sophie, 18, and Connor, 17. With his wife, Ruth, who they were about to celebrate their 25th wedding anniversary. John was a bookseller, and he had once worked in Libya and was intrigued by North Africa. He was fascinated by ancient Egyptian culture and wanted to see the pyramids, but the family couldn't afford to take everyone. So they decided John would go by himself, which he was fine with. Plus, the kids were about to have exams. So on Thursday, March 31st, 2011, John leaves the airport in Luton for a 6,000-pound week-long cruise, which is like over $7,000 US.
I'm like, 6,000-pound cruise? What do you mean?
Yeah, sorry. Like, because, it's pounds to them, but like dollars to us.
Yeah.
So, but that's like a $7,000 cruise.
Oh my gosh. How long was it for?
A week.
Oh, no. No, sir.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I'm going to mention this again, but it's not a round trip cruise. It's one of those cruises that you get dropped off at your destination and you have to fly home.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
He must have had some moolah.
I don't know. He was going to be boarding the cruise ship named Spirit, operated by Thomas Cruise Line. Oh. And this trip was to Egypt, if I didn't already mention that already.
You did not.
Yes.
Ooh.
That is kind of fascinating.
I know. I want to go to Egypt.
We need to find our next destination.
We already have so many coming up.
During this cruise, John really enjoyed his time. He liked meeting new people, but he was looking forward to getting back to his wife and kids. The cruise was due to finish in Sharm el-Sheikh in Egypt on Thursday, April 7th. This is a city situated on the southern tip of Sinai Peninsula, Egypt, on the coastal strip along the Red Sea.
Okay.
On the last night, April 6th, as the ship was approaching Egypt and the Red Sea, John packed his bags and left them outside the cabin to be picked up by the crew for departure the next day. Because, Some people choose to do that. Some don't. I don't know how it was back then. We always choose to carry our own luggage off.
Yeah.
And it's just easier.
It's easier.
Because you can just like, you have your luggage and you can leave.
Yeah.
You don't have to sit around and wait.
To wait on nobody.
Yeah. So, he chose to put it out so he doesn't have his luggage, right?
Yeah.
Because you basically don't have your luggage the next day. Right?
No. So when we go, the luggage, we put it out by our door that morning and they come and get it.
No, they did. No. This last one, they took the luggage
The night before? Oh, okay.
Like the day before.
Oh.
But I mean, you have carry-on bags.
Yeah.
So anyway, then he texted his wife that he would see her the next day at the airport before heading off to dinner. After dinner, John goes to one of the bars. Normally, he was described as a, quote, beer and lager kind of guy. But he decided to have him some cocktails that night. Which, speaking as someone that I also drink beer.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm on a cruise, I always drink liquor.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like on a cruise ship, I'm a cocktail girl. I don't know if that's just me.
No, that's not just you.
Well, anyway. So, he was seen drinking 2 in the ship's casino bar. 2 is not all that much, guys. Okay? 2's barely getting started. And that was a little before midnight, probably around 11:45 p.m. that he was seen. The next morning, when everyone was disembarking at 7 a.m., he was nowhere to be found.
Oh.
His wallet and passport were still in the cabin, but no John.
Kind of like me.
Deadass. Just like you. Crazy, huh?
I went missing on the cruise, you guys.
Multiple times.
No, once.
Twice.
Once.
The last day when we were disembarking could be considered. I didn't know where you were.
Well, the last day, yeah. But the first time I went missing was ridiculous.
Absolutely.
We'll have to talk about it.
Okay. But it wasn't until Ruth was getting ready to leave for the airport to get him, and she got a phone call saying that the plane was in the air, but her husband wasn't on it.
Oh.
Yeah. A search of the area was done, but there was nothing found. But then again, you have to wonder, like, when did they send out the search?
Yeah.
Because even disembarking, like, say he had gone missing at 2 o'clock in the morning. And you disembark at 7. Okay, you have to wait till everybody's off the ship. Then you're searching through all the rooms. And then when did you actually realize he didn't get off the ship? You know? And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was probably hours. Then you have to call someone. Then they have to go search the Red Sea. And it's already been probably over 12 hours.
Yeah.
And I didn't put this in there, but these were also like shark-infested waters, apparently.
Oh.
So, I don't know. Though his fate is unknown, the police said he either jumped overboard or he had fell.
No, we've discussed this before. You can't jump or fall super easily over a cruise ship.
No.
I can't even get myself up on the side of the pool.
No.
So, jumping over the bars is not happening easily.
It doesn't make any sense. And 2 cocktails, I'm sorry, but he wasn't drunk.
No.
He literally vanished.
Huh.
Vanished into thin air. Where's the CCTV footage? This is 2011.
Yeah.
That's not that long ago.
There's
I mean,
gotta
it kind of
be.
is, but not.
There should have been some kind of cameras.
Nope. I think I read somewhere it was either they didn't have them or they didn't turn them over or something.
Oh, I must have. Then they didn't have them.
Yeah.
Because legally, they probably would have had to turn them over.
Yeah. So but I also find it crazy. I just feel like that's always the assumption, like, oh, they fell overboard or they jumped. Oh, they're suicidal. How are you saying that someone is suicidal before even like knowing anything about them?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, not everybody is suicidal.
I know. That seems to be the... Let's say they did that.
Yeah.
Because they don't have any other answers.
Literally. But the other passengers who saw him in the casino bar that night said he was not drunk and he was in good spirits. When the family got John's things back, they found 3 necklaces for Ruth, Lucy, and Sophie with their names in hieroglyphics and then like similar like matching bracelets. Does that sound like somebody that's going to go kill himself?
No.
Because he has gifts to give his children. And his
No,
wife.
he was making future
right
plans.
Right. Ruth described him as happy and certainly not depressed. Ruth took some time off after his disappearance, but she did have to return back to work as a medical secretary so she could pay the bills and support the children. The High Court judge, Mr. Justice Hayden, granted a presumption of death certificate after Ruth asked for it. During the proceedings, she cried, explaining to the judge their money troubles after not having John's salary to help them. In some articles, it talks of the couple having some marital issues, but I'm not sure how true it is or if it is at all or to what extent.
So maybe she got somebody to do that so that she could get his money.
See, I would think that, but like, I just don't think so. Because then in the same article, it's saying that it was a couple of, and the same one is saying that they were like taking a break. They said it was a spontaneous trip and yada yada yada, and it was just like, it just didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
That like she would
want something like that to happen.
Yeah. Regardless, Ruth was his wife, and she loved him. They did spend 25 years together after all. The cruise line never reached out to even apologize or anything. Ruth was having a hard time financially, and she tried to make a claim through the travel insurance, but they denied her, basically. And I don't know if she tried to reach out to the cruise line, but like I said, they definitely didn't reach out to her to offer any assistance.
That's so messed up.
Yeah, since they were technically responsible for John when he went missing. There have been over 150 passengers and crew members who had gone missing from cruise ships in the last decade at that time. And so, like, in 2011, that's when it was...
Yeah.
That's when that statement. So, I'm not sure I want to know what the numbers are now. Because that was, like, what, over... 10 years ago. It was like 15 years ago. No, 13
years ago.
Like 13, 14 years ago. Yeah.
I kind of want to know.
But his family says, quote, if anyone has seen him or knows what happened that night, it would be so helpful. Not knowing is terrible, and it is getting worse and worse by the day. It is believed he went missing sometime between 11:45 p.m. on Wednesday, April 6, 2011, and 7:30 a.m. on Thursday, April 7, 2011, on the Spirit cruise ship with Thomas Cruise Lines. Contact the Thames Valley Police via phone at 0845-8505-505. Thank you. That's it.
That's it?
Yeah, I told you it was short.
Now I need to know what happened to this man.
You don't know.
He was eating. Somebody threw him overboard and he was eating.
But, like, why? You know what I'm saying? Like,
some people just like to kill. They don't need a reason. You have serial killers out there. He just happened to be the unlucky victim of someone who wanted to throw somebody overboard.
Yeah, I guess.
And get away with it.
That's just so, like...
ridiculous.
Hard to believe.
Ridiculous.
So do you have a scary story for us?
I do.
Hit me with it!
Oh.
Do we like that one or should we try a different one?
I like that one.
That one?
Yeah.
All right, Brittany, hit us with your scary story.
All right. This is called A Voice in the Desert.
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
It's like ASMR.
That was Pooty. Do it without doing the poot. No. Okay. So
That was good. What do you mean?
no, I liked when you were just drinking it normal and you could hear it going down like gulping.
Thank you.
Yes, I like that one.
That was gross.
It was weird.
That was weird.
Okay. No, I don't want that. Okay. Two young men in their 20s, Josh and Dan, went on a camping trip together in a desert in New Mexico. They didn't take much with them besides sleeping bags, food and materials for a fire. They cooked their dinner. They fell asleep as they gazed up into the starry night sky. The beauty and peace of the trip were short-lived, however. In the early hours of the morning, Josh was startled awake by what sounded like Dan's voice, but it was frantic. The voice said, "Come here, quick, look." Sleepy and confused, Josh got up to see what his friend was talking about. And then he heard it again. "Come here, quick, look." It sounded unnatural, a perfect repetition. Josh took a few steps forward, and then someone grabbed him from behind. He turned around to see Dan with his finger in front of his mouth, warning Josh to keep quiet. They rolled up their sleeping bags and left, and they still don't know who or what was trying to lure Josh away into the desert that morning.
Hell no.
See?
Count me out.
Can you imagine hearing me? So we're about to go on a trip.
Yes, we are.
And
It's a work trip, guys.
yeah,
It's for you.
It's necessary. We're doing this for you.
Yeah.
If you hear my voice in weird way, don't listen to it. I'm so scared. I've been reading all these stories. I'm so scared something like this is going to happen to us.
Oh my gosh, Brittany, why would you say that?
I don't know.
Mind you, guys, we are going to a cabin in the woods.
Yes.
It's isolated.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful, though. No, it's not isolated. That was the other one we were looking at. This one's on a mountaintop or something.
Yeah, but it's not near anyone else.
No, I think it is.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll be fine as long as we're not around some serial killers or
Right.
something.
We might be around serial killers.
Hopefully not.
I gotta remember to take the binoculars.
Yes. Don't forget the binoculars. I'm so excited.
That's top of the checklist.
All right. So that was my scary story. And before we end this episode, I would like to say that I had a Brittany moment on the cruise ship and I pissed Lauren off. And it wasn't intentional towards Lauren.
So this was after we did the podcast?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. We didn't talk about it. This was after.
Okay.
Because we did the podcast the second day we were there.
Are you sure that we didn't?
Because we did it during the day, before dinner. We got up that morning and did it.
I'm just trying to think.
Because I remember us talking about, because I recently just listened to it.
Okay.
So no one knows about this.
Okay.
So, but I didn't intentionally mean to piss Lauren off. But.
Sure.
So we had a plan. We were going to the piano bar to get drinks. Then we were going down to get some pizza. And then we were going to go play cornhole. That was the plan. That's what everybody should have known I was going to do. Because
we should have read her mind.
Because that was the plan. But
Together.
so I've left my phone and the walkie-talkie in the room because we're all going to be together. There's no point in having it. So we get into the piano bar and my boyfriend is standing, at a table kind of waiting on us to get our drinks. We're waiting and waiting and waiting.
She went with Carolyn to the other side of the piano bar. Me and Alexis, see, we didn't have to order our drinks at that specific bar because the bartender knew them. We just had to throw our cards down. So she had our cards, but like she was backed up. So like, I think we had gotten our drinks, but we hadn't got our cards back yet.
Yeah. But I wasn't special enough for her to know what I wanted.
She wasn't with us.
So
we got the same thing every time.
I stood there and waited and waited and waited. Was not acknowledged. And then this bitch starts singing. Okay? At this point, no. And I said that. I'm like, no, she's fucking singing. Like I'm going to get me a drink somewhere else. I turn around. I walk out of the piano bar. Does anybody follow me? No. They all just stay back there, chilling, listening to her sing for the 15th time. This is what I'm thinking in my head, by the way.
Yeah.
This isn't really what was happening.
Yeah.
This is why I call it a Britney moment, because now I'm like, well, nobody gives a shit that I'm not getting a drink. So I'm going to go down to the pizza place and go to the bar over there. But of course, I'm not going to tell anybody that because someone should have followed me. Okay? My boyfriend should have followed me, is what this boils down to.
I have no excuse for Andrew.
There is no excuse.
There's no excuse for Andrew.
There's no excuse except he says that he thought I was going to get a drink and coming back.
Everyone thought that, Brittany.
No, I didn't.
We thought you were going to get a drink and coming right back.
No. I went and I got my pizza and I got a drink and I went up on the top deck and I sat down and watched a movie for a couple hours. And I literally saw them looking for me.
What?
Like I saw y'all on the Lido deck all come out. And like y'all went that way.
This is the first time I'm hearing of this.
I was sitting there and I was like, oh, look, there they are. Looking for me. And they all went one way, Andrew went another. And probably about like 10 minutes later, Andrew comes up beside me. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? I'm like, what does it look like? I'm watching a movie. We've been looking for you for 2 hours. I was like, I'm sorry. Like, you should have followed me. Like, I was trying to get a drink. And so anyway, he walks away from me mad. I end up going down to the room after a few more minutes. And then eventually Lauren knocks at the door.
So before we get to the knocking at the door, let's see it from Lauren's point of view. And I'll make this real quick.
Okay.
I thought she was going to get a drink. No one was following her. She walked out way too quickly. We didn't have our cards. We have to have our cards. So I was like, okay, she'll be back. We're not moving. Nobody moves until she gets back. Goes by, and I'm like, okay, well, maybe she's at the sports bar. Let's go check the sports bar / casino bar. Go and check that. She's not there. Okay, let's go back to the piano bar in case she comes back. We have to stay in one neutral location that she knows we're going to be. Then they make an announcement that they're stopping the ship. They're anchoring the ship because there's an emergency on deck 5. We're on deck 5. Brittany was last seen on deck 5. So I start freaking out, and I'm running every which way to find out where this emergency is. I'm thinking somebody went overboard. If you didn't just listen to the case, it could have been anybody.
Yeah.
So I'm running out there. This guy, security man, is like, just stop. You have to stop. And I screamed. And I was like, no, I need to make sure that's not my friend.
Oh.
And because there's like somebody on the ground, and Alexis is behind me. Alexis is like, it's not her. Because you had like your hot pink shorts on, so you were easily identifiable. Thank God. And so I was like, okay, I'm sorry. I backed up. And then we continued to look for you at the pizza bar. And I continued to keep going back to the piano bar, and you weren't there.
It was really shitty of me.
And I went back and got the walkie-talkie because I was like, maybe, she went and grabbed the walkie-talkie because she couldn't find us. I had people texting your phone.
It was a test.
Okay, Brittany.
You passed it.
I tried.
You passed it.
I still feel like I failed.
No, you passed
because
it.
Because then, let's get to when I finally find her at the room.
Apparently, I opened the door and I'm like, Yeah.
She was like, what?
What? What do you want? No, I didn't. I was just in a bad mood. So when I did open the door, and it might have been rude, I was like, sorry, I had a Brittany moment, and I
No,
just
she did
needed...
not apologize in the moment.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You were
I
strong.
said, I'm having a Brittany moment.
But you did not apologize. You said, I'm having a Brittany moment. After, I was like, oh my gosh, like, have you been here this whole time? I've been trying to find you. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Like, and then you were just like, I'm fine. And
And
I was
Lauren-
like, oh.
And Lauren's like, well, you have your moment. And
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to let you be. And after she was just a bitch to me. And then Carolyn comes in behind me, bolts in the door. And
Carolyn is drunk.
Yeah, Carolyn was drunk.
She gave no food.
So then I go back to my room and I just start throwing my shit. I'm like, fuck this. She's being a bitch to me for no reason. I was all worried about her and she don't even care. I was pissed. I was cussing Brittany out in my head.
I felt so bad. So the next morning I knew, like, I could feel the tension through the walls because we were next door to each other. And I was like...
No, I literally, like, when I came back, I was like, fuck this. I'm going to bed.
Yeah.
I did. And I was dead to the world until you woke me up.
I know. So I woke Lauren up the next morning. Like, she opens the door and she's just looking at me. And
I was giving you a taste of your own medicine.
I know.
Without even trying.
I'm like, are you still mad at me? And she, like, does her fingers, like, a little bit. And I'm like, I'm really sorry. Like, and I explained, like, I shouldn't have done that. I should have told you guys. And it was because I was initially pissed off, and it started when Andrew did not follow me out of the bar.
So I got the back ass end of Andrew being a shit.
Yeah. But you did look for me, and if something would have happened.
But I was also, like, mad at Andrew because then I was like, I thought he was in the room with you.
Yeah.
So I was like, so he knew where he found her and he didn't want to tell
No, he
none
did
of us?
find me.
But yeah, but he still didn't tell us.
Right.
And we still continued to look for you for like a whole other hour and a half.
Yeah, he should.
And I even I was like, Brittany, we've been looking for you for hours. And you were like, it hasn't been that long.
I didn't think it had been like maybe 2 hours.
It had been like 2 or 3 hours.
2. But that
That's
doesn't
when I
matter
found
because I learned my lesson. And from now on, I will never do that again. It wasn't right. And it was really bitchy.
And I kept telling myself, I was like, Brittany wouldn't do this. Brittany wouldn't do this. Brittany knows better. We do a true crime podcast together. Brittany wouldn't do this. Brittany would tell me. Brittany would tell me something is wrong. This is not Brittany.
Little did she know I have moments.
No, I knew you could have Brittany moments, but that was too far. On vacation, on a cruise ship, like you don't know what we do every week. What were you thinking?
It was kind of like a test. I was going to see if y'all were going to, like, really look for me.
Well, I was losing my shit. I was having panic attack. That was why I was pissed off, because when she come at me like that, I was having panic attacks. I was like, or anxiety attacks, like freaking out over Brittany and where she was. I was asking staff members if they had seen you.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Why didn't they do, like, a thing where they, like, called me over
No, Kathleen was like, Kathleen told us to.
Yeah.
Kathleen was like, no, you need to go make an announcement. And I was like, all right, we're going to try to check the room one more time, and then we're going to go make an announcement. And that's
when you found me.
Yeah.
Okay.
How bad would you have felt if there would have been an announcement?
I mean, I already felt bad.
Good.
So, I did. I felt really bad. I shouldn't have did that.
Not to me, at least.
Not to you.
To Andrew, he may have deserved it. But me, I didn't deserve that.
You didn't.
Because Andrew, when we were looking for you, he was just pissed off.
And I was like, you need to find me first, then be mad.
Yes,
like Lauren.
Yes, exactly. Because I was mad that he was mad.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, you're not about to be mad at Brittany. We don't even know if she's okay.
She might be dead.
She might be dead. She might be overboard, and you're mad.
Yep.
So.
But anyway, I just thought that I'd let you guys know that I pulled a stunt.
It was not funny.
No, it wasn't. Sorry.
It's okay.
Well, do you have anything else?
I don't. I think that's it, guys.
We're super excited for season 2. We are, like I said, we're getting ready for it. We're going to be bringing a whole new world to you guys soon. So be ready.
Yeah, there's going to be a lot of changes. So just be ready to hear about those.
And work with us because it's,
Yeah.
there might not always be things on time perfectly right now.
We're hoping that the system for next season will help with our timing
Yeah.
and things like that. But getting here like close to the end of season 1, work with us a little bit. We have a lot going on. It's a crazy season for both of us.
Yeah.
We both are working really hard, and we're already like working hard to get things ready to have to you season 2. So don't think we're just being lazy over here not doing shit. Like, we really are working our butts off
Yeah.
in every aspect.
Uh-huh.
So I mean, I'm trying to spend more time with my dog,
Just gotta train her. Oh.
Yeah.
And I have to train my nephew.
But give us a follow, give us a like, go follow us on social media, Killer Vacations Podcast. You can contact us at killervacationspodcast@yahoo.com. You can send us DMs if you have our number, shoot us a text. You can send us case suggestions. You can send us your scary stories for spooky season, or anything else. We'll be happy to chat. Also, if you need anything from like hurricane, if you had any damage from Hurricane Helene or Milton, or if there's anything we can do to help, please reach out. We would love to try. We'd love to be able to help or find something to help or something of that nature. You just let us know what you need. Yeah, somehow. You just let us know what you need, and we will find a way to get it to you. But other than that, y'all have a great week, and you'll hear from us a lot. You'll be getting like episode like every other day, guys. Something like that.
Yeah. Bonuses will be like 10-15 minutes long. Lauren wants to do 20, but like they won't be long. They'll just be super quick episodes about like creepy stories, scary campfire stories and stuff like that.
So stay tuned. You're getting a lot of content this month before we aren't around for a month.
Yeah, we're going hiatus.
Whoop, whoop. I'm excited.
Hopefully you'll miss us.
Hopefully. All right, bye guys.
Toodles.